Hey guys, I'm gonna show you how to tighten up your crank. This one's all shaking. It's actually hitting the frame over here on the drive side because of the wobbling. So in the next video, I'm actually gonna show you how to straighten this if the chain rings are like moving side to side a little bit. So like this one is running straight. It's kind of going up and down, but it's still straight. So some of them will move a little bit side to side. So it could be bent, or it could be something else. I'm going to show you how to adjust that just by rotating this crank to a different angle. Okay, so right now we have this problem of the movement. So all we need to do is adjust these bearings. So just get like a very blunt flat screwdriver. Don't get one that's too sharp or you're going to damage this ring. So we just want to take a rubber mallet or like a hammer and just tap this thing, like unscrew it counterclockwise. So I already had mine loosened, but and avoid hitting too many times in one spot. Go to the next part, like this part right here, or there, so that you're not damaging this ring too much. So just unscrew that, and we're gonna leave it on so it's not in the way here. So now what we need to do is find a tool that will fit here to get at that bearing race inside there. So like a channel locks, this is not very good idea. You're gonna damage this. But if you do it, find ones that's like very large that can fit into here, and don't go too far because your teeth don't go all the way. They're just right here. So you don't want to go all the way, just enough to grab those two surfaces and just unscrew that thing counterclockwise, same as the ring. So what is better if you have a wrench, but the problem with these things is they're too wide, most of them. So I got two here that are kind of too wide. So this is Mastercraft and this is a Stanley. They're both a little bit too wide to get in there properly. So I have this one here. This one's a little too wide also, but it kind of gets in there a little better. So if you want to do it a better way, make your own tool. This is a cone wrench that I made out of a lawnmower blade. If you cut this slot deeper, you can fit all the way in there over those surfaces. These adjustable wrenches should be able to do it. Avoid using like a wrench because you don't want to just be grabbing the one surface. You want both of them, right? Otherwise you could round that off. So for example, here's what that bearing race, most of these look like. So the wrench is only going to go right here. Then it could actually round it off. So I'm using a 16 millimeter, which is a perfect fit for these things. But like it might actually work for you because the tips of these ends might hit the axle, so you might get away with something like that. But I already loosened it, so I'm just going to show you how to tighten this. So once you have that ring loosened, just tighten this thing clockwise to put more pressure on the bearings until there's no more play. Don't go too much because then it's going to be too much resistance, too much pressure. Okay, so the play is pretty much gone. So we'll tighten this thing. And so the reason why it's not going freely now is because we need to clean out the bearings and put new grease. But right now, there's no play. It's like less than a millimeter, so that's acceptable because you're not going to notice that most likely. So you could tighten it more, but we don't want too much pressure on the bearings. So just tighten this ring when you're happy with it, and that's all there is to it. And right now it's not hitting the frame. It was actually hitting the frame. So right now with that play gone, it's not going to be hitting the frame. I don't know why there's so little clearance. Could be that this arm is bent. But anyways, guys, have a nice day. Thanks for watching.